Hey, I'm taking advantage of this week-long dry spell we have in January. The temperatures in the afternoon get up, so it gives me about a good 6 hours a day to work on logging. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I'm going to take the tractor out and we're going to thread it around to the area where we had 14 trees felled. So we're going to go ahead and once those were felled, we got to yard them out of there. Now, thank goodness I have this tractor. That was a gift, and then with an estate cleanup I acquired a length of cable and some chains, so we're able to utilize the tractor, the chain, and the cable, and be able to yard those logs out there. Now, I think what I'm doing is called choke setting. I think that's what they're doing, because I live in logging country, but I know very little about logging. Other than I know it can kill you, so you gotta be very careful. So the reason why my road, my little path going back to the log deck is located here is I had to be very careful about where I was going to position my trail, or the skid road bringing the logs out, because this area right here, yeah, this is my drain field. I have a sand filter system which the sewage gets, it flushes down into the holding tank, and then it's pumped and filtered through a sand filter system, and then it gravity feeds down through a drain system that is down here, and I don't want to be driving back and forth over my drain system and destroying it. So I had to be very careful on where I was going to put that road, so I set it off to the side. Now I do have some trees back here. One already got cut down. Marty Rainey cut that tree down and carved one of these log features in my greenhouse out of that tree, and I just cut the rest of it up with this Ryobi chainsaw. It's a battery operated chainsaw that Marty Rainey gave me. And this is one of my 4 chainsaw options I have right now. I got this home light chainsaw that from an estate cleanup. I'm gifting that to somebody. I have somebody in mind I'm going to go ahead and gift it to. The steel chainsaw I got for my birthday. You guys actually bought it for me, my YouTube viewers. Was it last year or 2 years ago I got it? So that's another option now. 2 of those use gas. The battery operated one, I only have one battery. The battery lasts so long and then it's dead. I recently acquired this other chainsaw from Harbor Freight. It's an electric chainsaw, and my work area is all within 300 feet of an outlet, so I can run a cord out there. And man, this thing is a beast. I don't have to worry about running down and getting gas all the time. At the price of gas today, expensive, really expensive. So that thing I used to carve up a lot of logs and got some firewood, and I just used the tractor to haul down a bunch of firewood, and I got the big, huge pile down there, which is going to be growing some more. So yeah, because of my lines, we had the company crew come in and shave some trees down so that were threatening falling on the power line. So we got this big oak and this ponderosa pine they cut, so I got to get those yarded out of there, and that's I can't drive back to the tractor, so this cable is going to be long enough that I can yard it out through the trees and come down the driveway. So it's going to take a while, but I'll get those carved up, hopefully. With this massive log deck I've been able to salvage, I'm going to, with all intents and purposes, I'm going to do some lumber. I went online and I purchased this. It's an Alaskan chainsaw type mill. It's just a bracket that you slide on top of well, I'm going to use a 12-foot long 2x6, screw it down to the log, and then the saw cuts down the side, and then you can flip the log and can make your cuts that way. And I'm going to try to mill the timber and enough timber to build my woodshed and the new front deck on the house. So from the scene about a week ago, before I started logging, there was logs laying down all over the place. It was a mess. So I came out here with the chainsaw and started carving up some of the smaller stuff and some of the bigger stuff and hauled them back and made that log pile, or the firewood pile. Now, to help me split firewood, I went down to Lowe's and I purchased this Earthquake brand electric log splitter. And the reason why I got electric for the chainsaw and the log splitter is it's going up, and it's really inconvenient for me to have to fork money out for gas like that. I'd rather run electricity, and that way on my solar powered system during the daytime hours, I'll have enough power provided with the sun to be able to use the splitter and the chainsaw within about 400 feet of an outlet around the property. So that's my thinking behind why I got the electric splitter. Now for the slash piles, after you see it now, it's all cleaned up. I built the log deck, we got the firewood pile. There's some smaller pieces I got to take care of today and over the next other days, but I don't need to yard any more logs out back here. I got all these slash piles ready to go, and I'm toying back and forth with either chipping, shredding them, or putting them in, torching them. I'd rather not torch them. I got a free chipper shredder, a gift from my next door neighbor that was left behind when they purchased the house. The belt, apparently, he got a new belt and did not put that back on the thing yet. So I've got to figure out how to get this chipper shredder running, but it is gas powered. And so I'm thinking of just shredding and mulching this stuff, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might just end up burning this pile because I've got a huge amount of stuff up on my mountain I have to take care of. That's going to be a chore. And I think with electric chainsaws too, you can run them in the summer months when you can't run a gas-powered chainsaw for risk of fires. I don't know. I'll check into that. But I got my path going all the way down to the bottom, to the lowest point in my property, which was where I wanted. And this low point is I want to dig a hole. I dig that bottom out, just to create a hole, because there's a spring down there, and I want to be able to put a pump, solar-powered pump there, and just pump the water back up into the pond and just maintain the pond level throughout the summer without using the well house. And that way it's a free fill, because none of my streams are year-round. They're just seasonal. Check out this one tree that survived the drought and pest. This is the tree right on the front northeast corner of my property. This is the Douglas fir, and you can tell by the stumps what's left of the other trees is close proximity to the other ones, but this tree is massive. I'm glad this has survived. I'm trying to save my other smaller, younger Douglas fir, and I've got Douglas fir out here, and I've got ponderosa pine in the front of the property. Then I have black oak and white oak. Well, that's it on the epic logging adventure here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'd never even thought of logging this way, but I had to have these trees taken down because they were going to pose a danger. I have 2 trees left to take down. They're dead. That's what the other trees look like, is like those 2 right there. I do not know if it captures the color in the camera too well, but it is, they are brown. They're dead. And those are far enough away from my fence line and the road that I suppose I could take them down. I'll just learn some techniques, and the young man that I had come up and fall my trees was, wow, he's really good. He's a wildland firefighter. He goes out and does firefighting with my son, and he was actually featured while they were fighting some California wildfires. He was featured in an LA Times front page because he had the guy with the big purple hair. Nice guy, really nice young man, and really knows his stuff. I really enjoyed my company with him when I was here, and we had time to sit and chat a little bit and stuff. We have a lot of like-mindedness in a lot of different ways, so it's interesting to have, different age groups you come across, and don't judge a book by its cover. Nice people come in all different packages. Yeah, kind people come in different packages too. So this will wrap up this episode. Please subscribe, click that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up, click that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I do produce them and get them uploaded. Never know what adventure I'm going on next. Leave a comment, and please, folks, remember, be safe and always be kind. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.